Hi, good morning, Julie. How are
Good
you?
morning, Kishore.
Good
Nice
morning.
to
Thank
meet
you.
you.
Thank you for joining today's leadership program.
Thanks for having me.
I'm I'm really happy and excited to interview you about
I'm
your
excited to be interviewed. Thank you so much. This is my favorite
yeah. It's
thing.
a great honor and privilege to be for me to do this leadership program, and I love this kind of programs. It's a great program. So let's welcome Julie Johnson. She is a leadership coach, Toastmasters founder and president. So today we are happy to have you. Thank you so much. And can you talk about what inspired you to do this program, leadership program, Julie?
Sure. Thank you, Kishore. Well, what inspired me to create a leadership program through my company, Eye Contact, is really it started during the pandemic when I noticed that so many children were being removed from social situations. They were all masked up and they were losing those important social skills. And I offered a in-person class during the pandemic that people were sending their kids to because they trusted me and they knew the importance of keeping children socialized, even in the midst of a pandemic. It was inspiring to me to not only see how many parents valued this teaching and the learnings of communication, debate, public speaking, but how many kids, when put into a situation, given the opportunity to have a safe space to practice public speaking, to practice learning how to have impromptu conversations, they were thriving. And when they finally did go back to school, those children that took my classes were so much better prepared and equipped for the challenges and opportunities that their grades and their classes were giving them. And I just have to say, you cannot take a break from practicing social skills. It's something you will use for the rest of your life. And that is why I'm honored to be here with this opportunity to be teaching your students.
Wow, I love it. Excellent point that you brought up social skill, public speaking. Even as today, I'm still improving my skill, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
ongoing thing. So it's a learning. Learning is lifetime. So I really love that you brought up them. Great point. Thank you so much. And can you summarize about this leadership program? I know you teach public speaking, advanced level debates, how it benefit the students as part of the course. Can you summarize more? Thank you.
Sure. And Kishore, I'm thrilled that I'm having an opportunity to create a long-term program with KeyLearn. What is important, and you just said, is you don't take a public speaking class and become an expert overnight. This is something that requires practice, like learning an instrument or learning a sport. So giving these students an extended amount of time, we're looking at a 6-month course. Day one, I promise you, they're going to show up shy, skeptical, not really eager to participate. I mean, every now and again, like your daughter, I get one that's ready to dive in. But I am aware and I'm prepared that on day one, I'm going to have a group of students that are not too sure about this. The parents probably signed them up and they didn't have a choice. But what I love to see over the course of the 6 months, as we get more comfortable with each other, their confidence grows, their willingness to try new things develops, and they put themselves out and take risks. As we learn different types of speeches, we will be exposing them to not only how to give a speech, but how to research and write a speech, which is going to come in great handy as they take leadership and model United Nations classes. And once they get to college, if they pursue law or debate, I mean, all of these skills, as we find, are lifelong learnings. So as we go throughout this 6-month course, every class they will be improving. And every class they're going to get more comfortable with not only themselves, but each other. So we create this really safe space with each other over this long term, that by the end, we're going to have debates. We're going to let them share their opinions, speak their mind. And ultimately, I mean, that is what we want for our children, is to go out into this world with their opinions and the confidence to share their thoughts, their feelings, their ideas with the world. I hope to prepare them all for those opportunities.
Excellent, excellent. Great point. You know that, yeah, confidently talking, expressing their ideas is important. In any career you take, it could be software engineering, doctor, lawyer, you should talk present confidently. That's the most important. I flashed my childhood. I was not a great speaker at that time. My all my friends, even my high school level 10th grade, I was so shy. First to talk on the stage, shivering, and I still remember this.
Yeah.
So, here is another thing. I read the quote: "Leaders are not born; it's a 30% made and peer environment."
Yeah,
So
I agree.
I think I personally noticed that's why Keelan started this leadership program with you, and I'm so happy and excited. I feel that God connected us. So I think what so leadership program. My daughter loves your session, so I see her improvement already at younger age. I thank you so much. And is that true? Like, of course, I also feel peer environment and also 30% leadership built by the coach. Do you agree on that?
I 100% agree. I think what my superpower is I build confidence by letting these kids know, I believe in you. You can do this. You can trust that I'm not going to ever make you embarrass yourself or do something that's going to come back to bite you. But having those special relationships with my students, that is what I think helps them feel empowered to try new things and put themselves out there. And it's, in school, they don't have that type of relationship with a communication or leadership coach. It's their teacher who's trying to instruct and doesn't have the time to give advice and to give feedback. And putting these kids into a situation where they're going to get up and give speeches, and I'm going to give them feedback, and they're going to know I'm not embarrassing them. I'm not trying to insult them. I'm trying to make them better. And so that essence of leaders are grown when you feed into building them up, telling them they got this, letting them fail and giving them the tools to stand back up and try it again. And that's what I aim to do in all of these classes. It's a really fulfilling transformation when you can see a kid come in so shy and so not bought into the program and walk out ready to join a debate team, ready to get on a stage. That's why I do this. It is the most fulfilling and so rewarding for all parties.
Yes, that's true. I totally agree with you. By born, nobody is a leader. So it's as you learn from these programs, then you become like a confident and yeah. So, final question, Julie. Why do you think this program is essential for today's students? I know it's some think, is it really at young age or, what exactly? I know middle school, high school kids are starting even at 5th grade level. So, can you explain more about that?
Yes. I'll say I don't think it's important. I know it's important. And I know that because in the workplace, in college, you have reached such an equal playing field of intelligence. When your kids are applying for schools, there's going to be a whole bunch of kids with the same GPAs and the same test scores. Why the social skills and the communication skills are important is that schools want kids that are set apart from everyone else, that are going to bring something to the campus, whether it's they're going to go out for student body, they're going to go out for, being an advocate or an ambassador for the school. Schools look for kids that are confident, that are present, that know how to give the eye contact and the great handshake, and are future leaders for not only their university, but this country. And you don't see many leaders sitting in a corner doing math. Leaders are out there. They're sharing their vision. They're communicating. One thing I love about the timing of this course is we're going to be going through an election, and we're going to be able to look at the debates for the presidential election, and we're going to be able to see what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. These children are going to learn so much at a young age that so many adults either never learn or learn too late in life. Kishore, you mentioned I'm the president and founder of a Toastmasters group, which is a public speaking organization, international, for adults. And it's so sad when I see how many adults come to me having never put any energy or emphasis on their communication skills and are recognizing too late in life that that would have been a big factor in their success early on. So I teach children as young as second grade public speaking. It is never too soon to learn how to communicate clearly, effectively to an audience. And so this is why it's no doubt in my mind that these skills trump, not president, but they trump the importance of how smart you are, because there are a lot of smart people in this world, but there are very few that have the composure and confidence to get up in front of a group of people and share their information. And that's a true leader.
Excellent point that you brought up. I love it. Especially colleges, they look for the best who can talk about themselves, who can write about themselves, that you brought, right? So that's why, I totally agree with you. Even if you go to interviews, that's important. Even in a lifetime, anywhere you go, you have to present your views confidently, what you think, right? So that's the most important part of this great program, leadership. I'm really enjoyed talking to you, sharing all your views, and I really love these kind of programs. Especially that's why Keylearn, we connected to empower children to, to get into the best college or whatever their career they want. How to find their, passion and master in their program. So really great program. Thank you so much, Julia. I'm excited to start with Keylearn. And I hope all the students will enjoy. Already we have seen massive feedback from previous batch. Amazing. And we're glad to have you. And thank you so much for your time.
We will create the next generation of confident leaders in this country.
Yes, today's children are tomorrow's leaders. That's the title. I love it.
That's right.
We'll build tomorrow's leaders. Thank you.
You're welcome, Kishore. Thank you so much. I look forward to meeting all the students and helping them grow.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank you.